Greetings. Hello, interlopers, and hi, Carrie. Welcome to the stream. I don't know, just do some regular exploring, expect, unless I find something else to do. And just starting up. Regular PS4 load times. There we go. Now, where am I? I'm on a planet. There's my squiddy. Some, what do they call them? Solar bulbs? So star bulb, star brown ball. Don't really need them. I think we have already 8 out of 11 discovered some of these. So I've got left then 3 ground in the south, underwater in the south, and underwater regular. Night skies. There we go with the one letter messages again. Moose, hello. Is Night Skies a bot or something, or just a clueless? Or is their keyboard broken and they can only send one letter at a time? That seems the least likely of the possible explanations for their behavior. Two different days sending one letter messages and nothing comprehensible that I can remember. Now I got one, yeah, the last 2 are in the water, aren't they? Okay. Night Skies might be just some sort of information gathering bot, but I suspect he's a bot. I don't know why the bot sends these one letter messages, but perhaps his speaker is turned off. He's not actually listening to this, and he thinks he's doing fine. Which way to open water? This way, I think. Come on, spawn in. I'm waiting for you. Certainly deep enough. For any creature that I'm familiar with. Any water creature. Still didn't get that. Those are all done. Here's some little stuff. Yeah, the only reason I scan rocks and flowers is what I call force of habit. I don't need the money. It doesn't even record it in the Discovery server, I don't think. Just records the planet, and in your save file it'll record whether you found all the animals or not. The rest of the contents of the planets are just thrown away when you leave, as far as I can tell. And they rebuild them from scratch the next time you come by then. Unless you build a base. Remember a base. So was that 2 or just 1? There's 1 more. Found the south only, but I just found an animal in the south, right? This one. No, it did say underwater, right? Underwater, common. And so 75 degrees, we're practically Arctic. Way above the Arctic Circle or whatever for this planet. Although they don't have seasons anyway. It's like all their planets orbit with no axial tilt. Every place on the planet gets 6 hours, or well, 30 minutes is, yeah, 12 hours to 30 minutes. Their time, 12 hours daylight, 12 hours nighttime. And it's about 30 minutes per day on, it seems like they're all the same now. Not near so exciting and complicated as their own world. With seasons and climate and migrations. I watched a whole David Attenborough series about migrations of animals and birds and fish on Earth. None of that in here. Yeah, it was a pretty good season, or a pretty good series. I don't. I think it might have been just 4 episodes. Not sure. It wasn't long. It was just one season, and it might have been as little as 4. Don't remember. But it covered a lot of different animals and stuff. David Attenborough has sort of a monopoly on nature shows these days, it seems. Nobody wants to watch anything but his voice droning over the... You know, there's a few small exceptions, but he's a 50-ton whale. He's getting pretty old, too. He's older than I am, I think. His voice is getting a little shaky at times. You know, you can hear his age in his drone. Probably can in mine, too, as much by the expressions I use as by the tone of my voice. I've been thinking about my age and stuff since, I don't know if you had noticed, Moose, but I didn't make it to your midnight stream, midnight for me. I was in the hospital. Turned out it was no big thing, but it had some of the symptoms of a heart attack, and I have some history with heart problems. So it wasn't. It was, I don't know, some sort of indigestion that drew blood away from my head or something and made me faint just for a few seconds. But they got all excited, and they sent me home when they figured it out. And they said, "Be careful. Go talk to your doctor about this. He might want to say something, I guess." So, yeah, 5 o'clock here. I called him once, and I don't know, the office was closed for lunch or something. So I'll try again tomorrow to make an appointment. Go talk to good old Doc. But I feel fine. I only felt dizzy or whatever, black out for, a couple minutes. Unfortunately, it was in front of people, so they got all excited. If I'd have been alone, I might not have even realized what was happening. And they say that, yeah, it will get worse over time depending on stuff. The sensitivity to certain body states of, hunger was one of them. I let myself go without eating for a few days, or few meals. Then when I gave the silly body something to eat, it got all excited. Fortunately for me, you guys gonna have trouble trying to detect unusual behavior with me. I'll just claim it's a squirrel, and what can you say, right? My processor? This still works. Maybe if it dies, I'll talk to you about that. Probably just keep my eye on the PS5 prices and see if they have a sale. That would be easy. Sony relies on it being easy, so it will be. Yeah, I don't get on Amazon that much, but I have an account. If anyone notices a good deal on Amazon or something that's not obviously a scam, let me know. And just leave a comment on this video or something. Now, I finished this? Yeah. No, I didn't. And the last one's underwater. What am I doing in the middle of this field? There's some water. Keep getting, must have been a squirrel on shore, right? I forget. Obviously it had a reason. I got bored with the water, couldn't find these guys. Well, that takes care of that. I just gotta find my ship, I guess, and I could just call it. There's the shore. And that way I don't have to figure out where it was. Next planet. That was a nice, boring, lush planet anyway. Doubt anyone cares about it. Yeah, I renamed that one. It had a name that made me think. I don't think it's an interesting... Yeah, none of the above. It has no animals on it, right? That's what partly made me think. Colic. This one, I think it might have been interesting. Underground, wrong guess. One of these was or something. 6. Yeah, that would be interesting. A moon called Bodes? And yeah, it's around Colic somewhere, right there. Haha. It won't target it though, it's too close to the station trajectory. Not yet. Once you get closer, of course. Oh, once you get to the station, of course. There. Gamma route, station authority cargo profile. Isn't that clean? Clear to proceed. I didn't even have to stop, did I? Now I'm too near a freighter to pulse. Another one. What are they? Just leapfrogging me and keeping me in a slow mode? It seemed like more than 2 system freighters, didn't it? So here we are on Hodes. No, whatever. Should have renamed it if I wanted to pronounce it. Anything this close to your landing spot, there's a chance that you'll run into it on the way back, even if you know where it is. So it's worth it to destroy it. Now, no spawns yet. There's one. They're coming in over the hill. There are Diplos. One, with a crown and a frill on the back. A big knob on their tail. Not a long tail that serves as a counterweight, I suppose. Let's see if he'll hit me. Doesn't seem to hurt much. Oh, there he goes. So I gotta hit him first. There's another. It's not aggressive, I can tell you that much. Even if I shoot this thing right beside him, he doesn't seem to be bothered. Other than maybe running away. Oh, he's got fins on his throat too. So yeah, I'll give you the glyphs. That's in Galaxy 44, I believe. I'll have to verify that. Keep watching for the verification. Verify the galaxy. So, any other red dots I can chase? Looks like lots of them. See, something's hitting me there. That's a big one. A little thing now. Just a lizard. Humpback lizard. Not even like a turtle without a shell. I wonder if it'll let me say this. Looks like it worked. It may be just humoring me and claiming that it's gonna tell other people what I called it. And actually it's censoring. Finds that needs less support for schemes like that. Support is expensive. The AIs don't do it well yet, as far as I know. Maybe a chat bot, if they offer that for support. Could be an AI. These days, it'd be obvious in no time, though, I bet. They couldn't fool anybody, they'd have to tell you. Consult our new AI support rep. See how many Indian workers they could, workers from India they could put out of business, out of a job. There we go. Oh, another one. Did I duck that one? Okay, red dots. It seems I can see a red dot every time I look before I get a full circuit even. This time finally I am doing circuits without seeing any, just some red plants. No red animals. Oh well, I might be done. 5 out of 6. A flyer, diurnal flyer, that explains it. Oh, incoming storm. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 o'clock already. Just have to wait 1 hour for the day to start. It's not actually any unscanned rocks even now. No. And I'm pretty sure it's not just my eyes. They often show you a rock in unscanned color for just a fraction of a second before they put up the proper green tint to it for a scanned rock. And it fools you if you're watching really close. So, you know, it's hardly worth watching sometimes. Because the harder you try, the worse it gets. There's one. There should still be one in a flyer. Yeah. And it's now 6:26. Prime time for them to show up for their morning squawk. Like that. If I could target them. There. 6 out of 6. 1,500 nanites. Another world on my with my mark on it, huh? So yeah, it's funny, they often forget the number here and all of these, you know, the discovery server and your save file and everything, forget them and resets them. But it remembers that you collected the bonus and tells you found 6 out of 6 species, even though it says 0 out of 6 here, and none of them are checked anymore. It's really funny. And it's no wonder that Hello Games has trouble counting them when they can't even decide which ones are members of the set. So, I think I'm done with this star system. And I've done the daily Quicksilver before off stream. I sent out frigate missions. There might be some of them back by now. Who knows? We can check since we're here. Yeah, they're all back. Which interview? Oh, the developer interview. I didn't watch the original one yet. No, I just saw Captain Steve's coverage of it. Did he cover that subject of what they remember and what they throw away? Put a link in the add command HG interview. If it's still online, if they haven't taken it down for revealing trade secrets or something stupid. Yeah, it'll be a while now before he comes up with some more missions for us. I should check in with this hauler and dump stuff in there from here. Yeah, like that. And this, not this though, Sac Venom, not that, Vortex Cube. I got some Gragra collected, 27. Yeah, I need more. I got one full stack now, but only 63 out of 200 there. So I can still collect Gragra, but I should top up my money units maybe to 4.2 on it. Azure interview HTTPS. Okay. Yeah. It'll be in the chat log now at least if I need to find it. It's still up, is it? Okay. Oh, was it an Azure guy interviewing him? I didn't catch that, if that's the case. The blue baller. It's at 116 plus 60. It could use a few slots. No, this way, over here. 4 storage slots is just what I need. And the blue baller will be complete. Develop Brayton. Oh, so it wasn't Azure interviewing him. Unless Azure is a product of Develop Brayton or anything. I don't know if there's a connection there at all, but it doesn't matter, I guess, really. Um, Space station. Is there one? Yeah, there it is. Azure is Microsoft. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So it was just an independent streamer interviewing them. Or this Brighton developer. Brighton may be a small company. Might be just the stream though too. You have to watch more of it or so, read their bio or something, I guess. If they put anything on their YouTube page. So I want to go this way. Here. Upgrade. Apply. One, two, three, four. Purchase storage. Max storage reached. That's got it then. Perfect. Leave. Do I have anything to get rid of? Corvex casing. Oh yeah, this. Neutron cannon, I don't care about those, even though I got some on some of the less used multi-tools in my inventory, but I don't use them anyway, so. Purchase, yeah. Was that flickering was still there? I wonder if that's PS4 only. Sell for $3.93. Did you see that? If you talk to this guy. And I haven't found a way to make it really go away. It's flickering between decline and purchase blueprints. And decline is briefly showing up as the third item, right? But yeah, that flicker just, I don't know why it thinks that I can't buy blueprints half the time. Bioreactor does that. Yeah, it's flipping back and forth anyway, or randomly selecting one menu over the other, switching me back and forth, on and off for that menu item. So only in the space station that I see it. I think it's mainly just those guys. This guy is pretty stable. Old scrap. You have anything interesting? Suspicious packets, grab bags, and suspicious scanner module. 1, 2, 3. We could try them just for fun. It's so much of a grab bag though that 1, 2, 3. Scan radius, mineral rewards, flora rewards. None of them have all 3, so they're useless. Let's see, this is much better. That one's almost as good. This one might be able to beat that one. The scan radius is the perfect 50 though still. 49 there, right? But 3 10s. Oh well. We got a new completed ship now, 120 plus 60. And for the 60 there, it's fairly loaded. I could add a few more of the bobblehead things, and but yeah, it'd just be a couple points. I got shields and photon cannons loaded up already. There may be another one we could put on the photon cannon. Yeah, 3 X's there, 2 X's and an S, and 3 X's. So yeah, those are all done. So go pick a fight. See how he does with his augmented shields. They could barely damage him a bit, depending. Let's see if we can find some pirates, just for fun. Maybe get a mystery mission. I always like doing those too. Just stop me from avoiding the some of the missions. I commit to doing a mystery mission no matter what it turns out as. And, so, purge infestation, hunt dangerous pirates. That's what I'm looking for. Dangerous pirates. They tear a hauler apart, right? That's their whole reason for living, is to tear haulers apart. But, you know, maybe they're not used to contending with those blue shields I've got over my ball wings. Now, with their shuttles, yeah, the tough shuttles. There he is. Pirate activity detected. Oh dear. I have to go straight into him. No way around. It's all automatic from here, except I have to also scan for them to get their attention. Oh my. Here they come. And all I've got is photon weapons, or no, I have missiles too, like that. So, oh no, switch back to the regular gun, shoot some of my escort. hold still. This won't hurt much. Oh, I missed. Have to take him out with the photons. Oh, got them all. More? Horror of horrors. That's better. Didn't miss that time. Alright, so did he drop a barrel? Yeah, he did over there. Did I get it? Corvax casing. 3 of them. Oh, what? Another wave? Oh, will it ever end? Oh. What? Eliminate the pirates. Yeah, it won't auto-target for me. They're out of range or something. Now the auto-target cuts in after I weakened them. They're a little tougher than the first 2 waves. Still not surviving the missile. Some pirates can survive a missile if you hit them early in their hit points. And some pirates you can auto-target. Or am I shooting at Galactic Patrol now? I never was clear on the difference. Maybe how come I'm always dying? With their shuttles, yeah. Alright, come on. Okay, here we go. Take those shields out and hit them with a missile. Arc. Is this one running now? Out of range? Oh, there he is. And did he drop a barrel? Yeah, there it is. Pirate threat eliminated. Is that all they got? Oh well, I'll go collect our reward. Now I think the baller hauler, the blue baller hauler, is baptized. Oh, he went straight through security too. What a good day we're having. We got a little skull over the Nexus telling us that want our attention. So, complete mission. Don't have an option to not return to the home system. It must be in the home system. Complete mission. And I think I've already talked to old Treehead here about his data requirements for today. Oh, no, it's got a request. Data on creatures, certainly. Have you seen them? You laughing at my renaming? Yeah? Okay. Thanks. Blue baller hauler. I should check the galaxy for us, eh? You still listening for that? Pretty sure it's 44 anyway. This way. Oh, what Setosuk? I'm pretty sure that is 44, yeah. And what do we got for planets? Haven't even looked at all of them yet. That one's finished. 7 here. Couple underground. None there. Maybe all for these guys. 8 on the main planet, but 2 underground. Rayla, 12 with underground, right? And in Hodes we or Ir Hodes we already did 6. So we're looking for a new star system. Check out the warp range on this guy. $1,789.7. Wrong button. Oh, it is. No, it is wrong button. This is what I want. So, go find a new star. Start with the colored ones for a while at least. Is that 3-star green? 3 rich economy green star. Cool. I did make a video about how to find a ship long time ago. The video's titled Blue Baller Hauler if you search through my old live streams. And yeah, I don't think there's much else on that. It may have been just an actual video, not a live stream, I forget. So yeah, you remember how long ago in Hilbert? Yeah, I couldn't entirely believe it. You see how long it's taken me to get around to upgrading it, though. It's my 3rd hauler, so the 3rd current possession hauler. So it's taken me a while to finish him up this way. Make him a full ship of the line or whatever we call it. So we got some planets here. We haven't got their scans like the freighter gives us. So I guess we just got to land on each one. Well, this will scan a little bit of them. Basalt planet, volcanic. Unknown number of animals. Emerald, pyrite, and cobalt. Well, we knew it was emerald already because it was a green star, right? We got some water. Find a coastline to set down on. These are just lakes, not a proper coast. This is a coast here then. I think a larger body of water anyway. It's got some little islands in it. Maybe go out to no, stay on the mainland and we'll start looking around. Once we land, we'll know what animals we would want to look for. Came down slow enough there. Were you saying, rocking in your chair, trying to get me to go faster? Came down slowly enough that I didn't have to search for a landing spot. I had it all picked out and ready to go. Hazardous flora. This planet now is 10 creatures. Underwater, no underground. What a good roll to start off with. Nothing spawned in yet, though. Oh, there was, I'd make a liar out of me. Got some flyers. Got some trees. Got some groundlings. No, burrowers. Can I catch them? It's kind of cluttered here. Yeah, rocket out of there. Now, get back on the beach. There's the burrower going right past me. There he is. A pineapple, not a burrower. These guys are pretty fast. It might take a while to catch them. He's gone. No, he's still there. Disappear. There's one. 2U away? Oh, that's the ground is 2U away. Hoop snakes. Now I saw some other red dots, I thought here, maybe just more burrowers. Yeah, can I catch this guy? Oh. He's got something. Yeah, I got him. And there's some flyers. Yeah. Got it. How am I doing? 5 out of 10. There's the hoop snake. Have to rename him. Just a skeleton, I guess. Hoop snake skeleton. I think it was in grade 5 or grade 6 we had, English language story reader, and it had a story about the hoop snakes. Skeleton. It was part of another story about, tall tales. It might have been like Paul Bunyan or something, right? And so when No Man's Sky came up with some of their ring snake creatures, I assumed they'd read the same story. I don't know for sure. I barely remember it from, grade 5 or 6. And I would have all sorts of trouble finding it again. But yeah, I've got a pet hoop snake even, right? You can't ride him, but and he won't fight for you or anything. He's pretty useless, but he's cool anyway. Cool to look at. And you know, pets don't have to be useful to be a pet. It's sometimes nice if they are, but they don't have to. There's another red dot, another burrower, it looks like, by the speed of them. Got it? A fragmentary. Look at those. Oh, it's a swarm bean. Little tiny sharks with extra shrimp legs or something. A swarm of them as one being. Cool. No use trying to make a pet out of burrowers, though. I don't think you could even. Most of them you can't even feed them. You might be able to attract the odd one with, you know, throwing out pet food, but you'd have to be pretty lucky, I think. So, I didn't actually finish that planet, though, did I? I just started. Don't know why I was taken off. Do one circuit and find nothing, and I think I'm done. Nuisance. How close was it? Pretty close. Go in the water and see if what I can see. Got a crystal at least. Some, they look like mines, those sort of tentacle plants. Here's some swimmers. No, I missed. Got him that time. So what are we doing? 8 out of 10. Underwater and underwater. Okay, so 2 more underwater is all I need. There's one. So the last underwater. You know what the question is. Place your bets. Is it a snake? A shark? Not a snake. Is it a shark or a crab? Or is it something else this time for the first time in I don't know how long? So we have already underwater. That's kind of a shark the size of his teeth. Big fin on him, but he's still a shark. This is just a fish. Big flying fish by the size of the fins. And there's a crab. Big claws on him, and only a 4-legged crab, though. I think they're supposed to have another pair of legs to be a proper crab. There's the swarm creature. Flying, ground. That's all the swimming ones, though, I think. One underwater unknown. Moose says it's a shark. Well, I think that's probably going with the favorite. There's been a few more sharks than there are crabs, but crabs are certainly not unknown. And I don't know how many others I've found. I think just 1 or 2, but it might have been more. You know my memory. Nothing in range of my scanner yet. See if we can get that rare one to spawn for us. Deep enough water. A little deeper even. Goes down to 20 feet. 20 units. 20 yards then, or 20 meters. That's what I call them anyway. Because units is overused. What's that? Abyssal horror. An eyeball? Yeah. I got a stray 2 eyeballs? Was it 2? Give it to me. There's one. And am I going to get the other one? I got another one. 2 hypnotic eyes. I need some oxygen though, don't I? Get so excited chasing the floating, the sinking eyeballs that, the wrong button. Where'd they go? They're here. 2 eyeballs in the freighter already. I gotta... Oh, okay. Call the freighter in. Can I call him from underwater? No. Can I call him from the surface? No. I don't know why I'm in such a rush to put that eyeball away. Another, oh, the swarmy thing. Okay, so eyeball. Oh, where'd it go now? Oh, there it is. Yeah, 2 eyeballs. Join the eyeballs in the bolts. I probably have enough. But there's room for more. And a hoop snake out here on the beach. I can feed him. I don't think I can ride him though. So, bone nuggets. Yeah. You want to say hello to my pet? Here? Yeah, he's a little bigger than you. Yeah. But you're clearly related. So... Now, I'm looking for the last water creature. Is it a shark or a crab? I'm just telling you what the odds are. You are allowed to bet on other as well. You know, I'm not sure what the payoff will be. Moose is the only one entered in the lottery so far, and Moose will have to administer the prize when it's won, if it's won. If nobody bets on crabs, it might not get one. Oh, Guthrum thinks it'll be a swimming bear. I wonder. Does that include hairless lizard bears? Because they sometimes are swimming around. They're not usually rare, or let alone the last one you find. They're usually the first one you find when you jump in the shallow water, because they don't have any fins. They just got to swim with their big clumsy old paws and claws. Well, head out to open water here if I can. I hope I'm headed in the right direction. There's an island there, so let's head this way a bit. It's only 5 units deep here, 6, so I'm getting deeper. What's this thing? Armored clam. Get a living pearl. Hi there, clam. Sorry I took your pearl. Well, getting a bit deeper here, 20 meters. I thought I saw some question marks. Snakey's getting in the way of my scanning. Makes it more of a challenge. There's some of those sharks, but not the last one we're looking for. Wow. Deep part goes to 20, and the shallow part is up at 13. And he rolls along as fast as I can jetpack. So I'm not gonna lose him, I guess. He'll find me. is this one? 30 feet almost, or meters. I fall back to my childhood units still, you know. It's what you learn in grade, what, 4? Feet and inches and yards, maybe earlier. Yeah, it's hard to learn different ones then sometimes. Even though Canada's officially been metric for most of the time since I learned it. Come on. I saw that gray highlight. I knew I hadn't scanned it. How about, have I scanned you? It looks like I have. And there was a question mark here, but Snaky's in the way now. There, I didn't scan the sodium. Yeah. And there's no, I don't want you. Oh, okay, I talked to you. Give you a treat. Pet you a while. Now will you leave me alone? Probably not, eh? I don't want to punish him for just being friendly. Send him back to his kennel. But, you know, boy, he goes so fast, it looks like he's going backwards on my screen. I don't know if you can see that on YouTube. You know, like the old-time stagecoach wheels going backwards all the time as they race across the screen. The old black and white westerns. Same effect with that wheel. Yeah, there it goes backwards. Scan this coconut. And idgenistite. Oh no, it's not an animal. Is it a plant though? No, it was a rock, I guess. Yeah. Nut. But it's a rock. And it's got a pink stripe on it, but that's okay. It's a coconut rock now, because I put a name on it. Scan away. What's the hold? Oh, it won't. Oh, I gotta go here to scan it or something. And it's already got unidentified plant. Yeah, go away. Go over there. Yeah, over there. Go that way. Thank you. He listens, but you know, you have to be forceful with him. It's not condensed carbon. Maybe it is. Okay. Oh, what's this? Hey, Sneaky, look at this. We got an empty starship of Ensign Gujami. No, I don't want to talk to you, pet. Kubart won't let me. Nobody to talk to here but my pet. Oh well. Yeah, it says there's a landed pilot, but oh, there's question marks. Yeah. We're still looking for the shark or the crab, aren't we? I don't know how that works. Oh, I fell in the hole. We don't need any holes for this planet. There's no creatures there. We got unidentified mineral there. Dihydrogen and ferrite dust. So, yeah. Oh, shallow water. Tide is out or something. Got like a sandbar poking up. Don't know why I did that scan. I think I'm just trying to look around. They're not really showing up in this deep water. I wonder if they prefer it actually a little shallower. If they're a crab, they might. I don't see anything there either, though. The crabs are found at all depths, I think, really, right? Heck. But the sharks are mostly in the deeper water. Not that you know, they are what they are. You can't control what you'll get. Pretty sure. Doesn't matter what you're looking for. It's just random whether it's a shark or a crab, and the game actually figures it out as soon as you land or whatever on the planet or scan it. And he's got it all in memory until you leave the solar system or land on another planet. Well, no red dots though, whatever I do. There's a solo creature out here. There's another one. And that's a crab. And this one is a shark or no? Gotta be careful going to the surface. Sometimes it causes them to despawn when you surface. Go out in the air on land. And stuff like that. So what do we got? It's like a swarm creature or something. Oh well. Oh, I'm running out of air. Nothing else. What did it say? 46% life support. So I don't have to refuel that. Yeah, there it is. Red dot. What do you think it is? Last chance. Whole bunch of, it's a shark. Yeah, it's a shark. Moose wins. It's like a swordfish type shark, but it's plainly a fast swimmer with a big tail and big big fins on the, what are the front fins on the bottom called? Moose wins. What was the prize? I forget. 1,000 credits? I think something like that. Yeah, I know Moose doesn't need them, but he should award himself the prize anyway. He earned it. The dorsal fin is on their back, I believe, isn't it? I was thinking of the ones that the bottom, the stabilizer fins, whatever they are. If it was a flying fish, you might call them wings, but not for a shark. Get another. Oh, I missed. Petrol fin. Yeah, something like that. That's just, could be it. Pectoral fin on the pecs of the fish. Pectoral muscle is on your chest, right? Oh well, we're finished with this planet anyway. I should claim my... No, I didn't get it. What? 9 out of 10? Did I not get that scan? Damn it. There's some more. I must have missed. Now it's 10 out of 10. Claim my prize. And head for... Yeah, it's pectoral. Yeah, pectoral. Not quite a petrol fin would be made out of gasoline or something, right? I'm out of rocket pack fuel. Have to let it rebuild. And I finally actually left the snake behind on the shore that time. He lost me. He's way over there, right? Kuji, the hoop snake skeleton. John Birdie, hi there. Welcome to the stream. Just finished scanning all the creatures on this planet. We found the last shark in the ocean, and we're headed back to my ship. Well, at least to shore. And we're willing to discuss just about any subject except sex, politics, religion, what else? Those are the dangerous ones. We might discuss them anyway, even if we're not allowed. So, if you come up with a new angle on one of them or something, maybe we'll discuss it. Security's off their lunch break for me this time. I have to line up and wait. Get my inventory ready for them here. Open it up, show it all to them. Nothing important here, boys. Let me through. Let me through. Absolutely, put all the juicy stuff in the vault where you know it's duty free in the vault, right? You identify as a slave and want reparations? Okay. Moose, give him 100 points. must have spent some of those. They're all out of order. I'm still waiting in line for the security. Dropped Joker, welcome back to the stream. How you today? Oh, there, they finally let me through. I must have had the right papers on me that time. I sure made a thorough inspection though. I like that ship here beside me. That's a sharp little ship. Good color. You know, blue and metallic, and it's got a droid wing. See the droid is loaded in that spot. It's just like R2-D2 in that movie. Just popping in because I've gotta charge my phone. Oh, okay. Doesn't it take like an hour to charge the phone anyway? You could watch for a long time. Oh, I'd be lucky if I can last another hour. Doing this, talking is hard work, you know. I'm supposed to keep talking. It's like radio that way. That's why Jason Plays is so good at it. He started with real radio. As I guess as some sort of DJ or talk radio, I don't know. I have talked to this guy already on stream. Ask about their past. Oh, derelict freighters. That's today? It was yesterday. I didn't get it yesterday. Must have been he must have brought him out late yesterday and I missed him. Let's go see a derelict freighter. BLM protesters $14 million for mistreatment. Oh, we don't have any dollars here, sorry. I could give you a 14.5 million units of No Man's Sky money if you were to join my group and follow me on a mission or whatever it is I'm trying to do right now. I have trouble remembering quite often. So, what's this unknown moon? Well, go there. So, John, your 100 points there, you could use them for slots or gamble or heist. Or also, you could duel with them, duel another chatter. Or you could redeem if I figure out how to do a redeem, but I can't show the redeem on the screen because it's a Sony streaming software, not the Streamlabs streaming software. It's Sony built-in PS4 streaming. That's why the picture's the format it is. Not your first rodeo. Yeah, no, I'm just I talk a lot whether I need to or not. Maybe somebody will learn something from it, even if you know it quite well. Try not to bore you so much. I'm sorry. Well, like we said, you earned them, didn't you? I forget what you did to earn them, but... Oh, yeah, you earned them from your heritage of persecution as a slave. And me being a male Caucasian, I'm not Christian really, but we're not going to talk about religion. Uh, I owe it to you, right? White males, oh boy, they owe everybody. Yeah, you may think I've got a red face, but that's not true. That's a mask. I'm white underneath. I identify as white. Oh, tomorrow you're changing it? Well, you have to give the money back. You give the points back then, and then we'll give you new points for whatever your new identity is. That's how it works, isn't it? I'm not making up these rules. Slots 100, there you go. That's a better use for them than giving them back to me, I gotta admit. A wolf, a dolphin, and a heart pulse. And lost your... Oh, you lost your 100 points? Oh, too bad. Bad luck. The old random number generators are against you. There. If you maybe have a few points left, you can go, John, you could go heist all and just bet what you got. Or 100, whichever is smaller, actually. You probably know that, like you say, it's not your first time around the rodeo, but there might be someone watching. There's 5 people watching, so there might be somebody that doesn't know it, you know. It's worth saying. And I think they get points just for watching in case they want to join in the heist. There's more the merrier with heists, right? If you wanna increase your points, you might win on the heist. John lost on the slots, but you lose on the slots almost always anyway. Only rarely you get the jackpot in the slots. But heist, you have much better chance of winning. There, we talked him into it. Was he in time, or was he too late? John Vardy heist is on cooldown. Oh, he was too late for 398 seconds till you can try another heist. So set a timer on your phone, and then you'll be ready when it comes up, right? You got to be serious about this. You figure you might not? I can understand that too. But I'm anxious for you to get full value for your points. And, you know, that's about all you can do with them. Some of these guys got more points than they know what to do with. That's not as much fun. Well, it might be fun for them. Everybody has fun in their own way. You never know. So, what are we doing here? 3 out of 10 creatures. We've got 3 ground creatures so far. 1 rare one. And we got 3, 4, 5 more ground creatures to find. And then a daylight flyer and a always active flyer. Just stopped in to say hi. I can't get you addicted to slot machines, so you stay longer. Oh, well, that's my best shot. I have to let you go. Have a good day, and come back soon. If you can catch me online, that is. I kind of stream irregularly. Don't have any steady time or day or anything. I just do it when I want. When I'm not forced to be away from my PlayStation, at least, like last night. I'm afraid I kind of scared my buddy that I was having pizza with, though, when I fainted there. I got to ride in an ambulance, though. I'd never done that before. When I had my heart problem, I drove myself to the hospital. It wasn't much of a problem either. Like uh, I was in the hospital for a long time for what it was. Mostly they took a long time trying to figure out what it was. When they did, I think they were a little embarrassed. I just got a weird reaction that I didn't have the grand mal pain in the chest for just some fibrillation and a few other coincidental symptoms from maybe other things or something, I don't know. And they kept me 4 weeks in the hospital just what, 6 years ago. And finally prescribed me a cocktail of pills to take every day, and well, my heart still needs pills every day. It's almost embarrassing to admit it. You can hardly tell from looking at me, and a lot of people that meet me don't know, of course. I'm fine. They're just the doctors, they got to justify their existence. Uh, Figure out what I was complaining about in the first place. Just a mild weakness and dizziness was the main symptom. Heart fibrillation is just the heart doesn't quite beat right. It's still pumping some blood. I'm not gonna be a marathon runner. I can't really run at all. But I think that my running days were over before that happened, due to laziness and lack of exercise. Still not very good at exercise. Too fond of video games. You'd think I was 10 years old from the way I talk sometimes, I guess. But, you know, that's a good age. I identify as a 10-year-old. Swimming is good, yeah. That's not bad, but there's not much places to swim here in Calgary. Could go to a city pool, I guess, but they're kind of gross, really. When I talked about Frank, who worked, he got hit by the car in the parking lot the day after he came back from sick leave. Yeah, he's an unfortunate fella. Do I sound like him? He's still in hospital from trying to recover from the car accident? The broken legs? That's too bad. How long has it been now? Infected. Ooh, yuck. Were they like compound fractures then? He was bleeding when he got hit. Will be 1 year already, eh? Oh boy. It's got to be tough. Yeah, I'm not as sad a case as that. I kind of enjoyed being in the hospital and the doctors puzzling over me, and I think there's even one that was trying to head shrink me or something. They never really admitted it, but they made some extra visits that didn't seem to have a clear purpose. If it wasn't for bad luck, you wouldn't have no luck. Yeah. So they amputate the legs, or they still afraid, still battling it, trying to save them. I wonder what the doctors are thinking all the time. I try to keep up with their explanations, but they've got, you know, a lot of jargon that you have to learn to keep up with their diagnoses. Still trying to save them? Well, good luck to them. That sounds like it's dangerously close to losing the legs, eh? Be a wheelchair person. Hydrobaric chamber? Huh. Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but just fighting the infection or something somehow. Not a doctor, but I watch him on TV. Ask me anything. For 6 weeks? Yeah, okay. Yeah, my favorite doctor probably was House. He was so funny. Hugh Laurie is just such an excellent comic, and he was perfect in that role. He was a grumpy old doctor that was just funny all the time. Hibernation Chamber? I love House, yeah. That was a good show. Too bad he got tired of it or whatever it was. Or they got tired of writing him. They ran out of exotic diseases for him to figure out or something. That's what they said about Ben Casey, one of the very first TV doctors. Oh, they had to cancel the show because he ran out of exotic diseases to cure. But they haven't any shortage of doctor shows yet. They still run them. Old, what is it? Anatomy, uh, Gray's Anatomy. Yeah, that's the name of that anatomy book. It's based on the book, you know. Right. They changed it from a man to a woman, of course, for modern sensibilities. So on a toothpick to get the point across. You ever had a toothpick get stuck holding your jaw open so wide that you couldn't open it any wider to get it out? You have to break the toothpick? Yeah, House figured one of those out, I guess, in one episode, was it? Some guy was swallowing his, or had swallowed his toothpick or something. I would think that would show up on an X-ray or even, or you know, if they were to look at his neck. But for the purposes of drama, they can make a whole hour out of that story. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. I was trying to loot his extra oxygen from the scanner, and that never works. I've got just about all the weapons mounted on this multi-tool, just trying to see how they work and everything. Not all of them, but I think it's 5, including the digging tool, whatever it's called. Terrain manipulator. They could have called it a shovel. I zapped one without scanning it there. It said unknown plant. Oh well. Now how am I doing on the creatures? Still just 6 out of 10, eh? Ground, ground, flying, flying. So, anything up? I don't see it. Have I got the log set right? No, it's reset itself to the Atlas path again. So, oh. Tickle them and they'll give you extra oxygen. You gotta find just the right spot though. And sometimes you can't. It's usually around that knob there, right in the middle. There it is. And then he closes and you can get the rest. Without getting hurt. Until you jump too far. Then there's more oxygen here. Of course. Unidentified oxygen plant? No, what was that? Oh, just a rock. Yeah, so creatures and flyers. They're being stubborn. I think some of them are diurnal. Let's go over to his day side. After all, this is 21 o'clock. Too long to wait for the sun, the whatever star you call it, to come, and I can't even tell where the. Well, I'm right in the middle of the night side, I guess, really, at 2100. So. Pulse a little. There's the star. Pulse a little more. There's the day side coming into view. He's making out with his girl and she bumped him and swallowed the toothpick. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. I don't have any underwater on this planet, so I don't need to land near the ocean. Did I run out of pulse fuel? Ah, that's why it was taking so long. Too late now. What's those? Just an island, a floating island? A lake, okay. Sitting down by a lake isn't as much a problem as sitting down by the ocean. But beaches are usually nice and flat. Or they have, you know, nice flat areas nearby. There it is. Jump out of the... I thought I heard something. It's too early for spawns, though. Boy, that's a big thing to have not noticed to scan it earlier. Oh, that looks like a storm crystal, but it's not. Two creatures on the ground and two flying. Spawn in wherever you are. that another one? No. One of those quick. Even smaller lake. That's barely a puddle. Get up on top of this coconut. Look around. There's a green dots, but I need a flyer. There's some flyers, wrong ones. Still green. There's a volcano. Thermal protection. Still 40% lace support. Still 4 to find. Oh no. Creatures discovered. 10 out of 10. When did that happen? I'm on the wrong planet again somehow. Yeah, I was on a moon, wasn't I? I've accidentally landed on the main planet again. Now, we got moons down here. No, those are other planets, not the unknown planet. Unknown planet, not the moon I was on, obviously. Yeah, it was the icy one here, wasn't it? I discovered this frost crystal. That's the one, isn't it? Poyono? Yeah, that's one I've visited. 6 out of 10. No, that's what I'm looking for. Hardly any water on this one. I make that mistake, you know, once every stream, whether I want to or not. Did I see a bird already? Probably not. Just some artifact on the windscreen or something. Now, this is where we got 2 birds and 2 ground creatures. Diurnal was all they said about them, wasn't it? Always active. 1 flying diurnal, 1 flying diurnal, so it's 18 o'clock. The diurnal ones are disappearing right about now. So if I spot one, there's likely to spawn out before I get the scan in. Maybe too late. Should I try to get to the other side of the planet again? head towards Dying Light. I think it's that way, I'm not sure. No, first of all, it's, yeah. Not gonna pulse for me? There we go. Now, make sure it's the moon and not the main planet. Light is this way. And that's pretty much the whole thing now, so we'll land down here. Hopefully have most of a day to find that flyer and his buddies. Yeah, I'm coming in hot, so it'll take a while to get the landing gear out and everything. Gamble 200. Lost your 200. Oh, maybe it's 1,000, not 100. That's the limit for any of them. I don't know. Frostwort. I think I need some extra frostwort. I don't know. Yeah. Now. Should I check it, make sure I'm on the right planet? 6 out of 10, yeah. Diurnal, always activate. Yeah, okay. Right on the point. The top of the hill. I can see for miles and miles. But it's not being, none of them are being cooperative. All 4 of them are hiding from me in this world. Is it me? Have I shot too many of you? You're hiding? I didn't know the word had gotten out. I purposely never shot any on this world to stay on your side, and you hide from me. Oh, I'll just have to collect what I can find, I guess. A crab and a cat, and a dog. Running out of dock site? No. super stubborn. 2 each is the thing, right? Usually you find 1 or something real quick. It's 11 a.m. It's definitely diurnal. That one doesn't even have an excuse for hiding from me. Can't collect that? Or can I? How close do you have to be to collect them? There we go. Oh, loot right under my feet, and I'm shooting across the valley to get a little bit of oxygen. And got some dihydrogen here too. I don't think that's a problem right now. It's getting dark. No, it's just noon. 1 o'clock. Why is it getting dark? Some storm coming in? Yeah, tedious. A sentinel there. I could start a sentinel war if I wanted to. Red dot. I see it. Oh, it's this big old pineapple, is it? What happened? It's still there. It's a dinosaur of some sort. Big fella. That's one of them. 7 out of 10. I got a big, ugly, tiny-headed dinosaur with fins on his forearms and forelegs. Same thing, forearm, foreleg. So baller hauler is serving fine. pretty light duty carting me around for animal surveys. It was pink, I thought, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a flare. No sooner out of my mouth than there it was that time. So one more of each. The really elusive ones are left, I guess, huh? And ground always active. So I got the diurnal one. That's good. I don't have to relocate just because the night falls. I got the ground. There's the last ground one. And one more flyer that's active all the time, not just a diurnal flyer. Sin's Arcade, howdy. House MD is the only TV show I want to in a box set. One of the best contemporary variations on Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, I guess. Solving mysteries. It's a sense of humor that sells me, though, right? And just as sarcasm and cynicism, and always finding the worst in people. It's funny, okay? But yeah, he had some puzzle solving aspects to his show as well. If you're an actual medical person, you might appreciate that more than I do. Because I couldn't outguess him. I don't know that much about. I'm not a doctor. I just watch them on TV. Blackadder or a bit of Fry and Laurie. Yeah, I am quite familiar. They're pretty good. British comedy. I'm a huge Monty Python fan, right? I think I've seen them all. Although Hugh Laurie wasn't really associated with those guys. It's still that British humor that some of us over on the North America side have a weakness for. And yeah, we used to get a lot of it on PBS, which was on our cable networks all the time. Even though I live in Canada, our cable networks have to carry all the American networks as well. Laurie was after the Python troupe, but still has worked with. Yeah, they kind of broke up or quit before Hugh was really became big. That's right. Yeah, most of the Fry and Laurie I've only seen on YouTube, I think. I'm not sure if it's all on there or not. Dunkley's still one of the funniest. Yeah. You ever seen his recent interviews, though? He's getting pretty old. I don't know if we'll have him much longer. I hope he doesn't watch this. We love you, John. So my theory of staying out all night to catch the last flyer is not turning out so well. Oh, I only got one left. Is it the flyer or the ground? It's a ground. No, it's a flyer, right. Flying all night, supposedly, this last one. I forget getting the last, I've forgotten getting the last ground one already. Yeah, Guthrum should be still listening. Come on, it's a night flyer? Maybe a vampire bat or something, eh? Alexa, play Rush Fly by Night. Oh, that's a good band. I like them. Hand Pink Waving. Yeah, I don't have the emojis uploaded or whatever for any of the special ones, if that's what you're trying to do. Moose was going to explain that to me someday, but I don't know if he'd really got around to it. He tried to tell me some of the highlights one day, if I remember right, but I wasn't quite able to follow through or something. I didn't follow his instructions closely enough. I'm sure it's all my fault. It wouldn't be. Moose wouldn't make a mistake. He's pretty near perfect, right? He makes out as if I'm perfect sometimes. Every stream is great. Little turnabout is fair play. Oh, a red dot flying. I had him for a moment. There you go. I got him. It's a big old worm. Big old worm all by himself flying around. There we go. Another planet with 10 out of 10 species documented for posterity if they care to. I guess I have to upload it for posterity to recognize my hard work. There we go. Another planet we've conquered. Oh, wow. There you go. You got the hand waving. It's not pink though. It's yellow. I'm racist. I only have yellow emojis, yellow smiley faces. That's racist, you know. Even if their eyes aren't slanted, okay? Oh, you never know. There might be one in there with slanted eyes, too. I'm not saying which race that might, you know, correspond to. In a stereotypical way. I'm not racist. You gotta believe me. I don't want YouTube to take my channel away. I'm so happy to be filling up their server disks with my silly rambling. It would be a major blow if they shut me down. I'd have to find a new email account and start a new YouTube account again. Anyone remember Typo148? A Simpsons race. I'm not sure what that is. Did they get in trouble for that? Oh, the yellow faces. Yeah, yeah. Cartoon race. So, haven't been to the ring planet yet. I could explore that if I can find it. A bunch of system freighters. So let's go to the ring planet. Unknown planet, undiscovered. Throw a scan at it. It's a cactus flesh, a dry planet. Desert with pyrite. Activated emeralds, so we got some sandstorms. I think I'll be able to handle that. The question is, how many animal species do they have? Since I haven't taken the shortcut using the freighter scanner, we'll find out about now. Fauna abundant. Well, that's encouraging. Unidentified minerals. Eight creature species. We got an underground. Shucks. Well, we'll see if it's gonna be real stubborn. I have enough trouble finding the ground creatures like that last planet. Let alone underground. I'm just gonna whine about it. I don't really expect Hella Games to change the frequency of different habitats for different creatures. That's not really their problem. That's my problem. I don't like the way the underground creatures hide from me. That's my problem. Get used to it or find a way to live with it. The same thing, isn't it? One creature. creature. They're gonna all spawn in one at a time, eh? Well, scan it first, then blast it. Get it right there, Typo. Scan it first, then harvest it. Well, yeah, for having activated the Emerald, the storms aren't too frequent yet. Another cow. Cow, hippo, rhino, depending on the size of it. That's like a buffalo, I think, with a few extra legs. There's another dread dot. A two-legged herd animal. Or another flightless bird. Although he doesn't have any wings. Even flightless birds have wings. Although, like a penguin, they might easily be considered fins, I guess, instead of wings. They're still feathered. They're fine little feathers, but so 4 out of 8. Go down there. A depot. Cool. One, two, three, four. Elite Sentinels. Oh well. Are they gonna search for me, or they just magically follow forever? Now I'll have to go back and get my ship now, because you can't call in a ship while you're in combat. And these guys won't leave me alone even if I run really fast. Maybe if I kill the first round of them, they'll start to recognize how fast I can run. Pick up the barrel and pick up the barrel. Pew pew pew. Healers. Hateful little things. Summoner, healer, and what do we got left? Pew pew pew. A barrel. And we got a doggy. Now. Ladies and gentlemen, paralysis, that's what I want. So, where's the doggy gone? It's still over here somewhere. There's another one there. That's the dog. Pew pew pew. Oh, it's too easy when you have that paralysis thing, huh? Okay, now can I run away from them now? Reinforcements arriving. Will they be able to lose me? Level 4 already? What, did I do levels 1 and 2 somewhere else or something? I don't know. So are these guys gonna lose me or not? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that one, the first one died too. Oh, that's not him. Green mist, I thought it was a barrel there. Barrel. Oh, summoner. Don't want a summoner around with this guy. Okay, you're paralyzed. Oh, I just shot his legs out and he dropped his barrel. Alright. See, there's something buried here. Mineral. Oh, I thought it was a barrel. It's one of those. Okay. Oh, what do we got left? Arriving. Round 5. Round level 5. Maximum. Well, at least it'll be the last. Healers, get them first. Summoners, get them first too. Alright. Barrel. He's a crippled robot. I don't know if he's got a leg to stand on. His buddy's maybe gonna help him though. I better watch out. He's still got a leg. Somebody else here? No, I need a barrel. Barrel. Healed. Now find the walker brain too. Ah. What do we got left? Ah. What's that? Part of the debris. Oh, there's a barrel. Give me. What do we got? We haven't solved them yet. There's one more here. A little red glow over here. Ah, I missed. There's one. That turned out the red dots up there. Took care of them, I think. Sentinel nest revealed. So, exciting fight for Typo stream. Often go without doing that. And we got 3 hours coming up here. Maybe time to take a little break, see if anybody else is streaming. What's this? 4 out of 8 still. Ground, flying, and an underground. Well, we'll likely fail at the underground anyway, right? We could leave it for the next stream to work on as a fresh planet. Just about like a fresh planet. 4 out of 8 remaining. Yeah, 3 hours. Prove that the doctors of the hospital, I'm not dead yet. And I hope we had some fun anyway. I think I did. Stretching the balls on the newest of the haulers in my fleet. We just want to stay on this planet, I think, anyway. And there's a evil plant right under my ship. I knew it was there. He kept snapping at my heels. So, restore point saved. I think we'll say goodbye. Thanks for everybody for coming by. Hope you had fun. Yeah, big blue glowing balls. You can't hardly see it in the storm, but that's the baller hauler, the blue baller hauler. With 2 balls on each side. Storm clearing, we get a better picture of it, eh? How do you like them balls? The storm is still clearing. I gotta give it a chance to clear, I guess. But yeah, it's still a typical hauler. You could, you know, run a marathon on the back of its fuselage, or across its wings, other direction. Stand in the blue glow. Up. Found a hole. So now I have to save it again. Okay, good evening from here. Everybody, hope you have as much fun as I had. Bye now.